Everybody, welcome back again. This is the final part 3 of the installment of this Zastava acquisition. Yeah, I'm probably not even getting the titles right anymore, so oh well, I have a terrible memory. So anyway, today we're going to be taking a look at the Zastava M77. Yes, you heard me right. That is the big boy of the AK family. No, it's not as big as uh, Brandon Herrera's AK-50, but this is currently in production and you can currently go buy it. So, without further ado, let's dive off into it and let's check this thing out. For those of you that might be curious about getting one of these, maybe this video will help you out. I don't know. But one of the cool things about this particular AK, as opposed to the other ones that Zastava is selling, is the magazine that is for this M77. Of course, it comes to the box. The magazines are made in America by a company called CS Specs. They're made exclusively for Zastava. So let's take a look inside the box and let's see what we got. Of course, you have the AK, of course, your papers, your manual, and your magazine, and I'm going to get this box out of the way. We're going to get this AK out of the plastic. Alright, as you can tell right off the bat, this thing's heavily covered in oil. Once again, no complaints there. So, what's in the package? Well, as it comes in the box, I didn't even go into this on the last video, my M70, but of course you do have a full-length cleaning rod. You will notice probably right off the bat that this is that, I can't remember if they called this the Battle Worn or Battlefield Pickup one. I'm just going to be honest, it's okay. I wouldn't say it's as nice as like the M72AB, you know, like the wood sets, like the military issued ones that came with those when those were imported into the country by CAI. But it's still pretty nice nonetheless. I just don't care for the staining of how it looks here, but that's just me nitpicking. And no, this is, the funny thing is, this is not the model that I actually ordered when I purchased this. Back in the day. This is what they sent me, but I got such a great deal on it that I didn't complain and I chose to keep it. Now, what I didn't explain was probably the pressing question. Well, what did you pay for it? So this is that M77, and I paid $1,190 for it. I know that sounds crazy expensive for an AK, but find me any companies out there that make a 308 AK. There's not many, if any others. So of course you come with your product manual. You of course come with your congratulatory letter from Zastava, and then of course they talk about the 922R compliance. As always, it's not such an issue with this rifle, especially with the magazine that came with it, since it is an all American made, American produced 20 round CS Specs magazine, and they are very nice mags. We're probably going to take a quick look at that first. Of course, it ships with the oil wrapper on top of the mag here. It is all metal construction. You will see the USA stamping in the bottom, and of course the nice laser etched Zastava Arms USA logo, and of course you will see the USA mark follower. These are nice mags. They just really are. This company also actually makes mags for the M14, you guys, which also fit the M1A. So one of my previous videos, I'll try to put a link in the description. They have these mags, or all the two mags I just mentioned, as well as some other cool little items of interest on their website. So I'll link to that previous video. Of course, you can see even the mag body is marked USA, which is pretty cool. I'll put a link to the previous video where I unbox these mags and I kind of talk about them. You can actually get these in larger freedom seeds. Let's put it that way, I guess. So anyway, so this is the, I believe this is the Walnut Battle Worn, maybe? Walnut Battle Worn, if I'm saying that correctly. Of course, it comes with the slant style muzzle brake. I'm not sure really how useful that is for 308. I imagine it's not too terrible considering, you know, it's the same thing for 7.62 at 39. You may want to throw a actual muzzle brake on there. I said muzzle, I meant muzzle device, slant muzzle device. But it's pretty nice. It does have a nice rubber recoil pad, kind of reminiscent of what you see on the Yugoslavian SKSs without the trapdoor, of course. Of course, once again, smooth top cover, standard rear sight, and just like the M90, the adjustable gas block, so you can tailor it to your needs. And as always, read your owner's manual. I can't stress that enough before you decide to play with this, because you could inadvertently mess it up. And as always, has the Zastava style rail mounting system on the left. Once again, your Bowles trunnion with your 1.5mm thick receiver. Just a really nice 308 AK. So if you want a big boy that's, you know, that you can, you know, withstand a torture test and still maintain decent accuracy, at least from, by AK standards, this is a really cool option. Of course, you got your sling mount, or your sling swivel back there, sling mount on the side up here by your gas port. The rivets, you know, no complaints there. They look good. Typical Zastava quality. Some of these are flattened out just a little bit, but you know, they still look good nonetheless. Of course, I didn't have the issue of a cracked buttstock on this one like I did with the M70, and realistically, I think that's probably one that just made it out of the plant. Let's see. Mag fitment. Once again, this is a 20 round magazine. It is not necessarily a high cap by any standards, so it just inserts easily, locks right in. I'm wiggling it. You hear no rattling. It is good and tight. I don't believe this has the last round bolt hold open, but we'll find out quickly enough. It does not. No problem there. That's just, some people like them, some people don't. Doesn't really matter to me one way or another. But it might at some point, the more I use these. In terms of your trigger, you know, it's got some travel to it, but it's a very, very light trigger. So yeah, there you have it. I don't know if Rob over at AK Operators Union did one of these or not. There's a few others. I may post some links in the description below that might have also taken a quick look at this. I want to say Clay County did it. And I'll post, if he did, I'll make sure and post links to his videos or his video down in the description below so you guys can check that out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know how much these currently run. I did get mine in the fall of last year. Come on now, there we go. But yeah, that is the big boy of the AK world. And oh, by the way, you can get these larger through the company that makes them. So I know I already stated that, but anyway, you know, just everything is pretty much standard in terms of your AK. You know, your typical gas port 2 setting for your break-in procedure. I forget what it is for the 308. I didn't actually read the manual on that yet. But there you have it. That is the Zastava M77 PS in 308 Winchester. Just a heavy hitter in the AK world, which is really cool. I love stuff like this because you don't see it too often, especially from really good companies. I believe Atlantic Firearms actually did some recent Riley Defense made, imported 308 builds off of Zastava kits. I'm not really sure how those are. I don't have one. I'm just, you know, you can only afford so much. But anyway, that's the Zastava PAP M77 PS in 308 Winchester. Just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Just want to thank all my subscribers. And if you've not considered subscribing yet, please do so. It helps out my channel. I'm entirely self-funded. I have no sponsorship. If Zastava was to reach out and do some limited sponsorship, I by all means would not complain one bit. Wink, wink, Zastava, or anyone else for that matter. Just because it's, as if you guys noticed the Blind Sniper's recent video, one of my good buddies, you know, we've commented back and forth on each other's channels quite a bit. He has a larger following than me, but as he detailed in one of his recent videos, I may go down, I may put a link in the description on it. GunTuber content creation is very hard. It's hard to stay within all the requirements that YouTube imposes on you. It's also very hard. You can't please everybody. It's also hard, honestly, just from a financial standpoint. You know, this stuff costs money, and unless somebody's sponsoring you, you're doing all of it. And believe me, even though I have 1,600 subscribers presently at the time of this filming, yeah, I don't bring in that much money, nowhere near what you guys would think, off of my monetization. But anyway, just want to thank everybody for tuning in, thank everybody for watching, for sharing in this passion that I have, not only with modern firearms, but also some of the CNR firearms, the old war relics, you know, just really cool things like that. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all your likes, your shares, your comments. Definitely helps out more than you even realize, and more than I realize for that matter, because I have no clue how the algorithm works, but I do know that helps. So until next time, thanks everybody for watching, and you guys have an awesome day.